you will see how to identify the terminals of a three-phase alternator. Open the cover of the terminal box carefully, taking care not to damage the gasket. You know that there will be 6 terminals in a three-phase alternator. You know that there will be 2 terminals for the field winding and there will be 4 terminals for the stator winding. Assume that the terminals' indications are not available. Give arbitrary numbers against the terminals as shown. You further know that there will be continuity between the 2 terminals of the field winding. You also know that there will be continuity between the 4 terminals of the stator winding. Using the multimeter in the resistance range, check the continuity between the terminal 1 and other terminals 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Assume that there is continuity between the 2 terminals 1 and 4 only. Hence, you can confirm that the terminals 1 and 4 constitute the field winding. You have already confirmed that there is no continuity between the terminal 1 and other terminals 2, 3, 5, and 6. It is also clearly confirmed that terminals 2, 3, 5, and 6 constitute the stator winding. Out of these, one is the neutral and the other 3 are output terminals of the stator, that is, R, Y, and B. You now have to identify the neutral terminal. From the theory, you know that the resistance values between any 2 of the output terminals, phase-to-phase resistance value, will be equal. You also know that the resistance value between any one of the output terminals and the neutral will be half the value of the phase resistance value. Now, measure the resistance values between terminal 2 and terminal 3. Let it be 0.2 ohm. Then measure the resistance values between terminal 2 and terminal 5. Let it be 0.2 ohm. Then measure the resistance values between terminal 2 and terminal 6. Let it be 0.1 ohm. Then measure the resistance values between terminal 3 and terminal 5. Let it be 0.2 ohm. On analysis of the resistance values obtained above, you can conclude that terminal 6 is the neutral point. You can then identify the correct phase sequence of the output terminals R, Y, and B using a phase sequence indicator after operating the machine. You have successfully identified the terminals of a three-phase alternator.